Good morning and welcome to Better Thyself segment of Dr. Lamba's Awakening Call. All human beings at one time or the other feel let down. And there's nothing amazing. Life lets you down. But what to do when the life lets you down? There's a comment by Mr. Singh Jaspa of Mississauga. Take things as they come. I fully agree. Take things as they come. Because this situation is not going to be there forever. This would change. As I said last time, everything changes. Good times followed by the bad times, doldrums followed by the elevated moods, dumps and happiness, they alternate. But there's another way to enjoy life when life lets you down. Your bad health, your economic crisis, it can be 101 things. So why not deal with this sense of despondency, dejection, sadness? Acceptance is one part. But acceptance with a sad face, with a downcast mind, is not enough. So what I have come across in my 80 years, I have developed a theory and also developed an acronym, SPARK. The SPARK is a way to deal with life when it's not a very happy situation according to you. Spark ultimately kindles. And that's what should be in your life. Have real fun. Now the question is, what is real fun? There are many definitions of it. By the way, when was the last time you had fun? Not that you saw a TikTok of a dancing bird fun, but more like real, true fun where you lose the track of the time, laugh out aloud, never forget it fun. I fully realize that's easy to say, but it's very difficult to have fun when you are in blue mood. It takes a lot of hustle to be just in the word sometime. But here is my message. Fun is not frivolous. Most of the people think that fun is frivolous, flippant, non-serious. No. When you have true fun, the real fun, you bid goodbye to loneliness. You stop judging yourselves and you can walk away from the life. Couple of hours of fun and energy that will reinvigorate you, wise you up. Have you ever seen the guitar player? They put it back in the case, but the faces are still suffused with ecstasy. So it's important to acknowledge that to have fun, you really have to have your basic needs met. But making time for fun does not mean needing to go on fancy vacations or spending a bunch of money on equipment. As a matter of fact, real fun is very cheap, almost free. Imagine sliding down a hill, singing a song. And I define fun as a time when you are able to embody a mix of three things. Now these are important. First is playfulness. A kid, small child, you play with it. And that is fun. Connection and flow. No, by playfulness I do not mean that you have to play a game. You don't have to play make-believe. You have to have charades. Playfulness is when you embrace the spirit of lightheartedness and freedom. No shackles, no inhibitions. You are just having fun. It means letting go of the idea that you have to be perfect or to achieve something. Then is connection. You feel a sense of connection with the activity that you are doing. Your kid, your book, your music, your TV show, whatever. As a matter of fact, you have a sense of connection with your physical body. Or more likely, you have a sense of connectivity with another person or a group of people through a shared experience. So, connection, whether at a physical level, or psychological level, or mental level, or sensory level is there. The third is flow. You have to know the things that you are totally immersed in something when you can lose track of mind. I remember that when my grandchild was born, when I was playing with him, just letting him catch hold of my finger, I lost all sense of time. And when you lose the track of time, that feeling of life having let you down vanishes in thin air. So this acronym, which I've coined, if you use this SPARK, S-P-A-R-K. Now what is what? SPARK. So first letter is S, space. Make space for fun. Put your phone down. Even set aside some time on the calendar to make sure that you are really dedicating yourself to have fun. That to-do list, the mundane activities, the shopping. No. Absolute, plain, unadulterated fun. So that is first. Make space. Be sure that you're going this time is your fun time, nothing else. Second is pursue your passion. You don't need to put pressure on yourself and think, I'm going to be a professional snowboarder. No. Set the bar low. Look, going to be a place, not a snowboarder, but be happy that you are falling when you are snowboarding. Look for your interest, those things which interest you, which captivate you, and let that interest guide you. Don't be bothered about what the people tell you. That's all bullshit. Third part of the letter of the SPARK is A. A is for attracting. Now you see, fun is a two-way traffic. You will enjoy fun when fun attracts you. And then when you attract fun, the connectivity between fun or what you are doing, the passion. So a little bit of gentle rebellion is a good way to make fun happen. You know, I have seen very staid people, they can't have fun. For fun, you have got to let go of your social inhibitions, your personal prejudices, your likes and dislikes. And if you can't do that, you can't attract fun. Fun and constraints, they are two contradictory things. I'm not saying lead an undisciplined life, but out of 24 hours, if at 15 minutes, half an hour, you can be your real self, cut off from the inhibitions, the teachings, the moralistic values, the ethical values. Be a human being. That is it. So, what I recommend is saying yes to approaching the fun game. And you should look for fun as well as jump into other people's fun. You know, fun is a social activity as well. Whether you are with a kid or you are playing music or you are in a group, it's a social activity. So you will have real fun. Like, for example, you know, this festival of Holi. You have fun because each one has let the inhibitions go. You look into a mirror, you might look like having a multicolored face. But then time that you had there was fun. No matter now in Spain, for example, in Italy, agreed. Then the fourth letter is Spark, rebellion. Now, without being a bit rebellious, you can never have fun. As I said, let go of your inhibition. Similarly, all those set rules that this should be there, this should not be there, you should not do this, you should do this. You see, the worst word in the English dictionary is should, ought to. That's not required. Be a rebel. Only then you can have fun. Rebellion doesn't mean taking up AK-47 and shooting at Subway. No. It's a gentle rebellion and it's a good way to make fun happen. Jump into a pond where your clothes on. I haven't tried that. Go roller skating in the middle of the night. Step out of what is expected of you. And that's a great way to seek fun. Do something unexpected which you ordinarily would not do. Do something which is not expected of you. You will shock others and you will shock yourself. This shock treatment will make you forget all regret, all feeling of pain and misery, and you would then be really enjoying fun and having a great time. But isn't that what you want? Basically, that's exactly what you wanted. And then comes the last word, K. Now, K is something which you cannot deny is one of the most important things. Keep at it. You can't have fun and you say, okay, for 10 minutes I'll have fun, but not for 12 minutes. No. Like any new, and then it has to be continuous. You can't have fun one day and then forget it the other day. Like any new practice, the only way to really incorporate into lifestyle is to try it again and again. Let fun become a part of your life. And that's what's good. Don't give up a basket weaving because people don't like it. Maybe I think what Gandhi talked of charkha makes sense. You are doing something which is not expected of you. Have you ever tried to go into the garden or the lawn and sing at the top of your voice or whistle? You say, oh, at my age, whistling? Why not? What's wrong with that? Have you ever played guitar that can make people wince and say, what the hell is he doing? But then you are having fun. So are you working in the community garden that may become your next fun magnet? So all that is required. So if you follow Spark, this acronym would enable you to have fun, to enjoy life. And then all the sadness, all the dejection, all the despondency would be meaningless. You would understand that this is life. Of course, what Singh Jaspal wrote in his comment has a meaning. This too shall pass away. But pass away, as I said, can be with acceptance, without enjoyment. So why not enjoy for once? Let your hair down. And once you let your hair down, then life cannot let you down. Let me tell you. Life lets you down when you permit it to let it down. And the counter poise for life's injustice should be spark. Light the spark. And let this spark kindle the candle of hope in your life. Bring new light into your life. And that light would dispel all the darkness and gloom of that time when life has betrayed you. It has let you down. Can you not do it? I'm sure you can. And then the feeling that you are being wronged will not be there. And you would enjoy life. you would ensure that others enjoy life, and the world will be a much better, much happier place to live in. Thank you.